son of a bitch and fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, B, probably B1. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, we're still hauling bales. We had a big dump of snow last night and it's making it kind of interesting out here today with the big truck, because you guys know how a 3-ton operates and there gets to be a bit of snow. But we're doing not too bad actually. I just gotta pick and choose where I stop to get loaded. As long as I am on flat ground or facing down, all is hunky-dory. But I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna be able to keep doing this for, because it's still snowing. We got about 250 bales or so left to go. But if we're getting stuck everywhere, I'll show you how much it snowed there, if you can see on the tire. If we're getting stuck everywhere, we're gonna hang it up, because I mean, it's not our fault they didn't start picking bales sooner, so. Anyway, we've got 880 or something like that hauled so far, and there's about 200, 250 left out here, real rough counting, but anyway, Dad's on his beloved 40-20 again. Where Antoine and Rob are hauling canola right now, since I'm out here helping Dad do this. I went and got some things shuffled around this morning for them. They were gone to the elevator with the trucks fairly early, and I went over to Grandpa Henry's and got a 3-ton load of canola and brought it home, just so it works out. When they get done over there, those bins should be empty that way. You don't have to drive all the way back there for a part load. And then I've got a bit more canola at home, so since I've got a truck or some on that 3-ton, it'll work out now that they'll be able to get full loads on their last load without having to move augers and things around back home again to finish off a part of a truck. So, and then right after that, I got 10,000 bushels of wheat to go. So that'll be my 8,000 of canola and Antoine's 9,000 we've done here in the last 2 weeks. It would have been a lot faster, but we only did a part week here or whatever while I was gone, because the elevator was full and they were waiting on a train, which isn't going to be any good here now, or going to be worse now, because CN is going on strike thanks to our supreme leader trying to shut down the oil patch and not realizing that everything kind of relies on the oil patch doing something to be keeping the economy moving. So since they don't have much oil to be moving now, they're shutting down a bunch of their trains, and the employees didn't like that, so now a bunch of them are on strikes. It's a real rough rundown of what's going on, but I could give a fuck anymore, honestly. I'll just stay out here and move my bales. But anyway, wait till Dad's got a load on and we'll head her back to the yard again. Well, we're gonna call it here. It's still snowing and it's just the right temperature. You can see what it's doing to the tires here. I was in 3rd gear, so about 20-25 kilometers an hour, and I couldn't stop. Everything just slid trying to come up to an intersection, so that's just a good way to get hurt or killed or drive into the ditch. So Dad's gonna unload her here and I'm gonna get everything moved into the Duramax, I guess, and go home and work on something in the shop, I guess. But yeah, it's just the right temperature. Like, you can squeeze the water out of it, like gross shit. Anyway, it's barely freezing out, so it's just more or less just water. like rain, but kind of sticking together. Anyway, get this fired up and we're gonna head her home and see what we can find to work on. Actually, I think I know what we're gonna work on, but we'll talk to you about that when we get there. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, I'm gonna do like KY Farmer Man here and to keep track of dates for myself a little bit. It's November the 16th, 2019 right now. I don't know how long it'll be till this video comes out. This is just the first part of it, but I'm in town with the 46 here. I didn't video any of the cleaning of it. I never even thought I should have fucking videoed before I washed them off so you could see how dirty it was, but it's still not clean, but it's a hell of a lot better. I spent 20 bucks. I ran out of money, so I got it pretty much clean enough. You remember this is all black with oil dripping down, everything that leaks everywhere back here that we got to fix, so got all that washed off anyways, but I guess it's all cleaned up, and next time you see it, the doodles will be coming off and it'll be going into its corner of the shop to start the tear down process. So I guess talk to you here in a little bit. It's Antoine's turn here to get covered in stuff. Right, Juan? Everything I missed in the dark in the steam the other day. I'm just leaving my second favorite place here, RPM at Mooseman. Good thing I didn't bring my 92 because that wouldn't have fit in here. Oh boy. Anyway, I got a couple more stops to make in town here. The John Deere and the Tim Hortons. And then be on our way home, and I'll show you some of what's in these boxes, I think. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Maybe we won't even make it home. Who knows? Alrighty. I got all kinds of goodies here. So, those 2 clips of it getting washed are from quite a while ago. I had pre-recorded them and I wasn't sure if I was going to get to this today because we were hauling bales and yada yada yada. So whatever, it's all kind of a 2-part video here, but anyway, figure I'll show you what's in some of the boxes here. So this one here, all new headliner, the whole thing. So I'm doing a color change on it here. We're gonna switch to that brown. Here's the dash wrap I got for it. This tractor didn't have it, and I've seen them and I like it, so I ordered myself one. That wraps around the dash instead of the steel dash. All of this is through high capacity, it's called, and I ordered all of it at RPM. Quite a bit cheaper than the actual John Deere kits. What was in this one? I forget. Oh yeah, these are cab pillars. Nice and new. And then in here is also just a whole bunch of all your pieces that go everywhere. The sides of your fenders and around the seat, and there's the breakdown of it. And I've also got the dash wrap and the entire headliner. This is just cab pillars and everything down more or less. So there's a floor mat. I don't need one of them. But yeah, we're doing a color switch on it here from black to brown because I seen one with brown and I really liked it. The other thing I'm doing is updating this one as well as the 40 440. Yeah, if I can get that out of there. That is going to replace the old style bezel in the roof. So like that. And then you've got vents that you can actually aim at your windows, and instead of it just being on your arms or on your arms, you can actually direct things in different directions. So that's going to be real nice. I'm pretty sure this is a 50 series and up used. This until, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the 60 series. Well, I can't get that in with one hand. I'll do it here after, but 60 series switched again, and the temperature controls and all that were down on your side here like a 7810 and what have you. But we've got the window gasket off because it was all screwed up and it's right full of dirt and shit, and it won't stay slid up anymore. So we got it off to clean it. That's off of under the fuel tank and the hydraulic pump. It was quite dirty under there, so we took that off so we'd wash it better. We got it pretty clean, but I'm gonna have to do a bunch by hand yet anyways before paint, but that's a nightmare for another day, and never look forward to the hand cleaning. And then in this here box, let's just get this brought over here. I've got a whole bunch more goodies. Which end's open? This end. In this here box, we have Exhibit A. I bought a foot speed for it. So that mounts, here's your brake pedals, and then it sticks out just past. So when you're doing loader or blade work, like this guy's gonna end up doing quite a bit of here in the near future. I'll show you when you get in there in case you aren't familiar with it, because there's very, very few of these tractors with it. I've only ever seen one. And Dad in his lifetime's only ever seen one as well, and it was in a four-wheel drive 8440 or 8630, something along those lines. So that foot speed and its whole kit is from Deere. You can only get it from Deere, but I refuse to run a loader tractor without a foot speed. All of ours have them. This one's gonna have one now as well. It was about 500 bucks for that kit. Not cheap, but when a guy gets doing loader work, it is worth it. You'll thank yourself. So I bought that for it. Then, that kit includes a whole whack of pieces there to be able to attach it. And there's your instructions. There's cables and bracketry, and you'll see it get put in. I'll document everything. So, foot speed and all of what have you. And then I also have my joystick. And I know John Stevens there in Maple Grove Farms. He was, I kind of asked him about it because I thought his 4430 had one, but I was mistaken. So he was kind of curious to see what I get and what it was going to look like. So this is not John Deere. This is a company called A&I, who I get a lot of my parts from. They're John Deere, well, one of the John Deeres here, as well as RPM actually deals them. So this joystick was $180 for just the joystick, and then I've got different cables here. I'm not sure if I'm going to need or not. Princess Auto has them as well, but joystick was $180, and then with all of my parts I bought from Princess Auto that I have to go get yet with Ryan, Straight Pipe Acres there. I'm going to be about $1,000 into this joystick with an electric valve. So you see it's got indents here and here and here. So I'm going to have a button in these two here. So when you're running it, you want to open your grapple fork. You want to open your grapple fork, you push this one. You want to close it, you push this one. The other option is you have one button here. So you click that button, and then instead of your bucket curl side to side, that would be your grapple fork, and you let go of the button and it would be your bucket. But I'm going to put them in here and here. What I wanted to do, Dad had made one before and he had a thumb switch in here, a rocker switch. So close, open and it would return to neutral, but this is such a rounded top, I don't think I'll be able to do that. So anyway, there is our joystick, there's our foot speed, and then there's just cables and bracketry for the foot pedal. So that's what we have going on here right now. I'll kind of show you where I'm thinking this is going to go and why I'm thinking I'm going to put it there. And I guess the other thing too is I am going to build my own air seat in here. We have an old air seat base with pump and bag and everything. Fucking hydraulic seats, everything leaks. It's leaking under the cab from a few spots, the nitrogen accumulator and what have you, and that's $800 to replace. So I'm going to take all of that out. We're going to keep this seat because I got it redone. Put the air seat in, adapt it to fit on it, and we're also going to make a swivel on it. So when you're running haybine or particularly pull type combine where you spend all day cocked off in the seat, you can sit sideways like you're in a cat instead of sitting with your neck bent all damn day. So anyway, John Deere, their proper joystick. I know a few of you were saying, oh, get the proper one, it looks better, and blah, blah, blah. What I don't like about it, it mounts up here. It's kind of hard to tell in the video, but mounts up here, and the big lever comes up and over everything for your loader, which isn't a bad deal. Left, right, and back until you go forward. Hits that. The other thing, for a third function for a grapple fork, it's all mechanical with a John Deere. Their joystick. So you got a third lever here for your grapple open and close. Not a fan of that. If you're going to have two levers, you may as well just use the three in here, right? But I want to keep them free for when I'm running haybine or whatever else I might be doing with still have the loader on. So I'm going with this. And I'm going to mount it right about there, in line with your, probably in line with the 6 or the 7, I think, for your draft control. Because you put this in reverse. 2, if you have it any farther ahead, there's your full range of motion there. If you go any farther ahead, you're hitting it. So it's going to be back here. And the nice thing about it being back, oh, it's dark in here. Hard to see. So instead of going down through the floor, I'm going to go through the hump here. You can kind of make it out. I'm going to go straight down here, and then the cables and everything are going to be coming out in the same spot as where the linkages are for hydraulic levers. So I'm not making any extra holes in the floor that way. So that's what I'm thinking. Rough idea anyway. And then yeah, there's the old style. It just has the 4 vents. So looking forward to working on this thing, getting some paint and new parts and things on it, and the loader and whatever all else have you, as well as a nice shiny noisemakers coming too. So not sure what style yet. I'm thinking a straight chrome pipe with a rain cap instead of a curve. Have one tractor with a black interior, the 4440 with a curve pipe, and then brown interior with a rain cap. They'd both be a little different that way. So anyway, that's what's happening. So Dad's working on making sides for neighbor's hay rack so he can load the bales on pipe style instead. Then he can haul a few more on his trailer. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave you. And if you want to see all the work that's going to be happening here soon on this, and you're not subscribed, make sure you do, because you don't want to miss out, because there's going to be a lot of interesting things that happen here. And the rest of you, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to all you guys in the next one.